Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Gamer and we are returning to Hearts of Iron 4. We're battling with the Soviet Union. It is September 1941 and the going is tough. Nevertheless, some good things happen. So down here, I think the Romanians must have created this breakthrough without me actually paying that much attention. So that's nice. We did at least cross the river over here. Let's see whether we can actually come over here. And actually, you know what, exploit that a little bit. Maybe it's going to be possible, I don't know. But we're certainly going to try, because that is somewhat encouraging to see that might at least happen over here. And yeah, I think that would be great. Right, the other things that we could do is get you guys maybe, you know what, all of you, maybe try to attack into Baltar. Again, maybe a small encirclement here wouldn't be too bad. Now that being said, we have pretty much stomached over here in our advance to Kiev. We have sent most of our motorized troops back. They're going to now chill a little bit over here. That's going to be fine. I do just want them to replenish a little bit. Then the rest of the front line, there is quite a bit of fighting up here in just north of the Pripyat marshes. And we still hope that we can maybe effect a breakthrough here. Although I'm getting less and less optimistic about that. I do want to shorten the front line here a little bit. And we did now pull in the 6th Army. These are the new guys, and they're going to come up here towards the north, and we hope to advance them towards Leningrad from the Baltic Sea, from Narva over here. We're going to see whether that's truly going to be possible. I don't know. Now, the other thing I want to do is, I don't want to give up on that advance to Kiev. These guys are soon, I think, going to be able to do another attack plan here. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take all of these Hungarian troops, which are admittedly super great. Why don't you have... Why do you have so little supply? Are you being supplied from our home base? You know what? I bet that is what's happening here. Okay, let's get you over towards Vienna. I think there we should have a better supply situation. And that should be fine. Now there's a couple of other things that I wanted to do. And that is, one of the things is war bonds. As far as I can tell, that only costs us that gives us consumer goods factories. It is only costing us political power. Let's do it. We do want to build more infrastructure here. The other thing that I think was helpful is, I did pull back these light cruisers and destroyers, these mine layers basically. Let's save on some of the fuel if we can. That wouldn't be too bad. And the last thing is, we are a little bit shy on medium tanks and light tanks. So what I would like to do, if it is possible at least, and I don't know whether it will be, but let's take our Panzer division here and let's exchange our tanks towards heavy tanks. And I think I would like to do that twice, and I would also like to replace you guys here with mechanized infantry. And we cannot afford that. Ah, that's too bad. How much do we actually need? I think around 30. Okay, when we have 30 army experience, we are going to try that. Right, that being said, without further ado, let's resume the game over here. And we are immediately getting 2 ace pilots, which is lovely. So that's nice. We are still fighting over here. I think we should be easily winning this. But it doesn't appear to be that easy, honestly. Right. I would also love to win this fight down here. Just get a mini encirclement of these 4 divisions there. It would be kind of nice. It's really not that critical. Nor do I think it particularly likely, but yeah, it would be nice. Speaking of what would be nice is if we could get a couple of troops over here. So let's try to get at least some of you guys there. And then we're also going to try to do an attack up here so that you guys are staying where you are. And then we can try to encircle these troops down there in Odessa. Let's see. I don't know. We're also going to try to push into here a little bit. Then we need to see. Right, you guys are still going to Vienna. Yeah, that was just, that's going to take a while here. We are getting a lot of these ace pilots, and at some point I do need to check on what exactly is happening there. By the way, speaking of what's exactly happening here, are at least some of you guys coming into this place? Yeah, okay, some of you are. Okay, that's fine then. Right, we did win over here. We are being attacked. Do we want to take this province? I think we would. It does decrease our front line by quite a bit. It is actually a rail hex, so we should potentially do a lot more to actually achieve this. So let's try to do that. And let's send a lot more troops into the meat grinder here. Right now it's only one division. I would really, really love for you guys to reinforce. Can you do that, please? Otherwise we're going to be in a horrible position here. Yeah, unfortunately it's only these guys that are advancing who don't really have the combat experience there. Right, oh, this is interesting. We actually managed to create a little bit of a gap there towards the north here, behind Minsk. That is kind of interesting, but that does also mean that this fight down here, we are being a little bit exposed, I want to say, doing this. Right, okay, you guys are fine over here. Let's actually support this attack there. And you guys, you know what, you don't do anything. You're fine where you are. Our focus should be on trying to encircle these guys, and that actually means that we should use fewer of our forces in the direct attack on that, because if these guys withdraw, there's no point really doing that. Okay, I know I'm slightly slow here. Do forgive me about that. How are you guys looking in terms of supply? I think you should be fine. Let's give you a couple of moments there. Anything else we need to be concerned about? Yeah, well, this fight up here, not going quite as well as I would have anticipated. Let's try to support the attack again, simply so that we get a little bit more combat with here. Yeah, but the issue is, you know what? We're going to stop the fight. Stop it. Okay, and then all of you can just attack immediately. And that should mean that a lot more of our troops are in active fight. And that's good. Right, up here, things are seemingly alright as far as I can tell. Again, this army down here, if we could grab that, I would feel a lot more comfortable. So maybe that would be a fantastic idea. Right, okay, half of you are going to support this attack, half of you are going to come here. And you guys can actually extend your line a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Right. Okay, Romanians are over here. They are immediately being attacked. And that's not a good thing for us, because we've got some troops which are actually advancing here too. And now I'm afraid that they are not going to be all defending. But they are. So there we go. That's lovely. Okay. That is encouraging here for the actual development in Odessa itself. Let's grab one of these divisions. Let's try to grab that airport. And this is really the moment where I wish that we had some motorized units. So let's grab you. Let's display status. Store 35%. Can you actually store more than 35%? I wonder. How does it look over here? I don't think it does tell us anything about your supply status unless you have some sort of issue. I'm not sure how much you can store. Right, that being said, I think it's too good an opportunity to pass up on. So let's assign you guys. Let's assign you guys to a front line like such. Ah, it is there. I just didn't see it. Okay, you're going to be railed in. That's fine. We don't need a lot of organization. We just need to exploit any gap that we might be finding. Also, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to ask these guys here to stop with their attacks, because some of them are really, really pointless, as you can see up here. And I don't fancy losing men in losing engagements. Right, okay, we finally won our fight here. That does mean that you guys are now attacking into all of these kind of spots that don't necessarily make a lot of sense, but here we are anyway. So let's try to, Jesus, dissect this. So you guys are attacking there. Let's not do that. Let's grab the slow units to attack all of these different places that we are not really sure that need to be attacked. And then what else we are going to do is we're going to grab all of you. We're going to look for any unit which has particularly low organization or anything. You're going to be ignored. And then what are we going to do with the rest? Now, where is the most likely place where we can still create something like a breakthrough? And I think the answer is here, simply because this is not marshy terrain. So we are going to try to capture that rail line there. We're going to try to get over here, except half of us are going to try to go over there. I'm reluctant to think that that is going to work. I kind of don't think it's going to work. But we can at least try. And you can support this attack over here. There we go. Okay, 85%, that's not looking too bad. Except, of course, they are being reinforced here. And that's kind of the issue with that sort of attack. Also, speaking of an issue, I dislike the idea that my rail unit here is so exposed there. Why is that? Well, let's see. Okay, we do want to continue to exert some pressure here, so let's actually do that. You guys are now supporting various attacks there. That's fine in principle. Ah, but there we go. Yeah, we are channeling a lot of troops into there. That's fine. You guys are doing this. You know what? You should potentially try to support that attack too, because then all of a sudden we have 10 divisions encircled down here. Wouldn't that be lovely, wouldn't it? Right, there we go. Lovely. Good. Maybe one of you? Yeah, maybe you can also attack Odessa. Who else is here? You guys. You aren't actually advancing. That's fine. Okay, let's get you over there and then into Odessa. Just circle back, kind of. And you guys should also support this attack. If only we could achieve an overrun here, that'd be fantastic. I kind of don't think that's going to be the case, but we never know. Right, and grabbing the airfield still is a good idea. Overall situation up here, still fine. We are seeing a lot more differentiated attacks here now. That's okay though. We have created this breakthrough here. That's good, but we are now being flanked, which is less good. Okay, what we should also be doing is grab some of these front lines here and really keep on telling our armored forces that they are supposed to be spearhead and that they should not try to cover this entire front line over there. Right, so you guys are doing this. You guys are still sort of stuck attacking Minsk. There's no point really feeding you to the Minsk meat grinder. If we would be better off doing that, not doing that basically. Let's keep it as is for now. That probably means you're going to move forward, which is fine. I would like to cut them off there, but I'm not entirely sure that we can create a breakthrough here, especially as we're still defending down there. So that's fine. Okay, we overwhelmed them here. That's also encouraging. I think there's going to be another battle. No, we actually did overwhelm them. That's good. That's very good. Oh, I like that. That does mean that we need to do something over here. And you guys are 37. Okay, guys, your job is going to be around Kiev here. Have an advance line onto Kiev. And you're going to go there by railroad, won't you? Yeah, you will. Okay, that's fine. At that point, we're going to have some supply issues, but I'm somewhat optimistic that that is still going to work out. Okay, interesting. I did not think that that would be the case, but fine. Right, you guys can now attack Odessa. Let's try to finish that off early. I do still want to achieve the overrun here. Maybe we did that? I don't know. So let's try to do the attack here now. You guys are supporting that, which is good, which is good. Yeah, they're still kind of strong here. But I think we will have the ability to channel in a lot more divisions than they can potentially do. So, I guess we will win. I'm guessing. I don't know at this point. Yeah. And it's already doing its spaghetti thing there. Don't like that, but that's just the way it is. Right. Armored troops. Okay, you guys are currently not being attacked here. That's an enormous chance that we're not gonna miss. So let's send you as far down as we dare. think it would be lovely to try to capture that railhead. But right now there doesn't seem to be much chance for that. So I think that's going to be alright. And you know what, honestly, you guys all be assigned to this. So that I at least only have to contend with that one with that one front line. And again, I'm going to pull that a little bit forward so that you guys know what you're doing. Okay, down here, this attack really should be going a little bit better. I would really hope that we can actually win over here, and that would be fantastic. Situation up here in the north, still a little bit on the balance. Not a great attack that we have over here. But still, I hope that we can dislodge them. We did win around here, but with the reaction forces that they do have, I don't think there's much to be gained there. So that's fine. Oh, you guys actually stopped your advance when I did tell you to do some stuff, didn't you? Right, that's still okay. Just let's try to get to the front line here. You're staying here? That's okay. Yeah, good. Right, let's bring you forward too. One of you? You? Just one. Only need one. Attack here. Again, completely pointless attack, but it might help out in the long run. You know what? Let's actually try to do an attack over here. That might mean that even our normal troops down here could potentially create a breakthrough. And with that being said, let's do bring forward these troops. Could be useful. I don't know. You guys are coming up there. That's good too. So at that point, you will be able to build up some capability to attack. Right, down here, how are things looking in Odessa? You guys are now trying to cross that river here. That doesn't seem to be going too well, does it? Let's focus on defending for the moment. We would need more troops down here, I'm afraid. Let's try to overwhelm them. You know what? Let's actually try to overwhelm them here. No, we did that already, so maybe let's go here. Right. Okay, guys. You can go directly to the north. You cannot go there, so yeah, let's actually try to go to the north. That is where they do seem to be a little bit weaker. Everyone over here doing their fighting, that's fine. We are being counter-attacked here. Not a big deal. Not for now. Let's continue to push forward. I know our troops are ridiculously low on supply at this point. Oh, we did win over here. Nice, nice, nice. Ridiculously low on supply. But if we can create a breakthrough at all and win over there, I think we are in such a good position that that's always going to be the best choice that we can do. Right, lots of combat width that our units could use to fill in. And even though they have a radio, I don't see them doing that as aggressively as I would have loved to see. That's a bit of an issue there. Right, you are trying to push through there, that's good. We do have a single tank that is situated down here. Let's try to push through here. Even if this is swampy terrain, this would be an enormous catch. There's so many troops down here. And I think we should defend so well. It's curious to see how often we are defending with our fast units. Maybe that was a bit of a design flaw, the way that I did it, because I mainly focused on toughness and not so much on defense. And it turns out that we are defending very, very often. Might be a little bit of a technical defense, but still. Right, you guys just come in, finish them off. Everyone will be better off. Okay, lots of people are filtering down here. That is good. Although the supply is going to be so horrendous. Let's try to go to the north here. I think we should try to do a little bit more on that side of the front. I'm a little bit worried that a lot of our units are stuck in this area here, especially of the blue army. Even though they would really need to move forward so that we can actually support this defense, because that is technically what the game is trying to do, but not very successfully. Right, it's nice that you try to go down there. Maybe don't. Maybe let's focus on finishing them off down here. Please, dear Romanians, you could very much, you know, there's no reason for you not to attack down here. Okay, there come our Hungarian allies, which are going to provide at least an effort to try to attack towards Kiev itself. Up over here, it seems like we have won a lot of these fights. That's good, obviously. Big surprise there, huh? Winning fights is good. Okay, where are you guys all going? Very few are actually going to the right side here. Let's take the tanks, because I like to destroy their tanks with mine. And maybe we can do an attack here, so that some of our advances towards the south here are going to be working out to us, for us. Right, you can also try to attack into there. This is the first time that we have something resembling a breakthrough. Although I'm still somewhat worried about this, how this all looks over here. This is an extremely flimsy line. And we don't sort of have the anvil from the other side. Should try to win this fight. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. You guys are defending from here. Okay, just guys, do reinforce. Don't do this to me. Don't lose with a single unit in the fight. Okay, at least this stuff here has been dealt with. That's good, and we are a little bit more firm in the north. Odessa's still holding out. A big surprise there. That was one of the big areas where they did defend pretty well. Surprisingly flimsy line here. Let's try to exploit that. If we can create such a local advantage, then I really, really want to make sure that we're using that. Okay, everyone here is fine. Yeah, the big question is this defense here. Okay, that's looking slightly better now with 2 divisions in the mix. And again, 2 divisions are much, much more capable than just 1 division. Not twice as much, 4 times as much. Because you've got more troops that are defending, sorry, you have more troops that are absorbing shots, but you also have more troops that are giving shots. Some submarines being sunk here from the Americans. American submarines in the channel, well that's odd. Couple of convoys. Italians are seemingly pushing back a little bit, that's good to see. Where's that naval battle result? Honestly, you would not have needed to announce that. Right. Whew! Man, these fights. And I know we are not advancing very quickly, but you know what? I really like this aspect of the game. These opening moves of Barbarossa are so devastating. Also, we are kind of close towards 30 army experience here. So that is nice to see. Okay, you guys are just doing some attacks over there. They seem to be a little bit stupid, but fine. Do whatever you think you need to do. I suppose what we could do is we could take Heeresgruppe Süd, no, sorry, that's north, and ask it to only sort of consider this front line, because everything else here can truly be covered by the other guys. Yeah, I think that's going to be fair. Good. These 7 divisions unfortunately being held up just too long over here. Where are you guys going? You're going there, you know, that's interesting. Maybe let's try to do a small flanking move here. That's a very thin situation up here, you know. Very, very thin line that we are trying to hold there. Let's try to expand that a little bit. Okay, we have come into this place. Again, we are now defending over there, but yeah, we're sending more troops there, that's good. You guys do not pull back, please, if you can avoid that. Now, where exactly do we want to go? I think this is a little bit too far to the south, but I'm worried that all of them are going to withdraw and just throw more obstacles our way if we don't get down here. So maybe let's try to come down here. And you guys, actually, what can you do? Now, Minsk, the situation here looks fine. Let's try to support this attack here. Try to overwhelm them. They are sending more reinforcements there, but I think that might actually be okay. Fine. You guys lost over here. Let's try to only defend. Apparently that is a thing. Right, and then everyone else here is doing okay, right? Well, at least all of these fights did serve to pull them back from the line towards Kiev itself. And now our Hungarian friends here do have some, not a lot, but some organization. So maybe... Why do we have no troops over there? Well, some of you moving into position. Lots of you guys actually moving. Interesting. You're going to defend over there, aren't you? Right, okay, you know what? You three, go there, that's fine. And then what else we're going to do is... We're going to grab you, you're going to attack. We're going to grab all of these 5 units who are currently stationary, you're going to attack. Except for you and you, who are going to attack into this direction. You likewise, my friends, are going to attack there. These 4 divisions are going to attack here. And what we are hoping to achieve is to blast our way through these defending forces. And as I say that plan immediately goes to Smithens. Because evidently that's not what is going to happen here, I think. But maybe we can actually achieve that down here. So that means more force being sent down there. You guys also try to attack there. That's fine. You guys... You're defending over here. Oh, this is actually an empty spot too. Let's try to exploit that. I'm all for trying to exploit empty spots. Right. Speaking of, trying to exploit some things. We have encircled them down there, so yeah, let's try to use that. This down here might actually be the most promising field. So you guys go there, except a couple of you. We're going to go there. Yeah, motorized troops are going to go down to the south. We're still defending up here in the north. We are very much not going to win this fight there. But what we could potentially do is pull you back immediately. Because we are going to get some reinforcements here by some motorized troops. And they're going to arrive soon. And I would like them to join the defense immediately. And sometimes the game is just weird in the way that that works. Right. That being said, honestly, this down here is not looking too bad. I say that and immediately we come under attack. Well, hopefully we should be able to overwhelm them, though, in some fashion. And finally, this fight down here also looks a little bit more promising. Yeah, Odessa is a strong point. But we kind of expected that much, didn't we? Right, okay, we are still attacked down here. I would have thought that our Hungarian friends here do a little bit better. They have so much soft attack. But that being said, look at this. Just look at it. There's absolutely no troops here. This might be our gaps, my friend. This might be it. Okay, curiously enough, they did move in to reoccupy that position there. Did manage to finish them off there. This attack absolutely goes nowhere. We have more and more troops in this vicinity. Let's try to widen the front line here as much as possible. But yeah, these motorized troops have been defending there for such a long time that is really, really detrimental to our efforts here. Okay, you guys are moving in there. It would be brilliant if we could overwhelm them a little bit more aggressively here. So maybe have our tanks join in on that attack. You guys are streaming to the north there. That's lovely. You know what? You attack there. These guys need to be drawn out, and even if we can't make sure, let's try to attack on a very broad front here. I think this might be it. Well, I said that before, but this time I really think it might be it. Right. Lots of attacks here that aren't going so hot. But these ones are. This defense actually is also going to go well. There we go. Okay, guys. Swarm out. Got this battle up here. These guys have been such a pain. Who's attacking to that direction? You guys are attacking there. No, you should also try to support that maybe. You guys have super low organization, but maybe for support attack it's gonna be alright. Let's have one of these infantry divisions join up too. There's a lot of you guys over here. Can I attack into there? I could, but maybe it's more worthwhile to go over there. Okay, you are attacking down there. That's lovely. Let's try to go towards Kiev with you guys. You can also try to join in here. But I'm really mostly hoping that you guys are going to be alright here. This might actually be a nice way to encircle more troops down here. And if we could get them to shift a lot of troops to the south here, that might be so much the better. Slightly worried about that one Mongolian or Tanuvao division there, but... Okay, and that's not where you go. You go there. It's also nice because it's a railhead. And you guys are going partially to the north there. That's fine, but I realise I'm going to come under attack there. That's just the way it is. Okay, speaking of coming under attack, the attack on us over here has ceased though, so that is encouraging. Let's take another attack then onto the most likely position where we can see that maybe we can overwhelm them, which I think is going to be over here. And let's have you guys join in there, try to cross that, although I think that's kind of hopeless. But we're going to try anyway. Can I go here? No, but I can try to capture that. Maybe with some support from over here. Like that. That could be one approach here. And again, we're going to make sure that you are staying focused on the southern area down here. And this time that did not mean that all of you guys are forgetting your orders there, so that's good. Okay, yeah, nice. I think that is going to be the way to go here. Let's keep an eye on the north. Situation looks fine. You guys can actually start your attack plans down here. Maybe that's a bit overwhelming, but still. Okay, Odessa has been captured. Good. You guys continuing to pour in there. There you're going to come under attack. But I don't think there's anything that we can do about that. You're going to come under attack from one of these infantry divisions. And it's sort of again the same situation as before. We struggle to make enough impression on the enemy to really overwhelm them. In some places it's always possible, and we are pushing the front forward. But actually this did turn out a little bit different even. Ooh, that's nice. Small encirclement there. Let's try to continue to push forward. I could have actually gone this way in the beginning, and that might have been the slightly better choice there. Cherkasy. Stop it. Let's try to go there. Good, good, good. This will soon be bobbed. Lovely. Can a lot of you guys come over here, please? Lots of troops being occupied here, doing things. Where exactly are you, all of you going down here to the south? That's probably a good call. Yeah, I think probably the best call is going to be to try to push through these marshes. Ooh, reintegrate Luxembourg done. Nice. What else then do we want to do? I think the Atlantic Wall might be useful. I think befriending Japan, since they are in the same war and we've absolutely no relation to them, might be a good idea. Air innovations, honestly, right now, not really required. Tannenbaum is not something that we're going to do. Some dockyards, always lovely. But I'm slightly worried about any landing by the Allies while we are sort of occupied here. So let's not do that. Let's continue sinking their submarines and have fun with that. Right, that being said, I think that was a good place to put in a cut. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If so, I'm going to ask you to leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed, then I don't know what you're doing here. This is episode 10. So, oh no, sorry, this must be episode 14 or something. I don't quite know. Well, that being said, we're finally driving the Soviets away here. That's just as a last thing. What are our casualties here? 600,000, so 100,000 more compared to the last episode, and 400,000 more Russian casualties or Soviet casualties. That's good. That's very good. And slowly but surely we're advancing here, but it is September and time is running out. So, hope you enjoyed. Bye bye guys, see you around next time.